Meet virologist Nathan Wolfe, who was dubbed the Indiana Jones of virus hunting. He sits on the board of EcoHealth, the same company under scrutiny for manipulating bat coronaviruses at the Wuhan lab. In 2011, Nathan Wolfe published a book entitled The Viral Storm: The Dawn of a New Pandemic Age. In the book, Wolfe thanks 16 friends for contributing their skills to his work. One name listed was Jeffrey Epstein. Here is Nathan Wolfe pictured with Ghislaine Maxwell at the Lincoln Center in 2012. Here's Nathan Wolfe with Ghislaine Maxwell at the X Prize Gala in 2011. And Wolfe was even a founding member of Ghislaine Maxwell's fake ocean charity Terramar, as archived on Terramar's own website. Terramar connects to many shady Epstein-connected characters. Here's Wolfe endorsing Ghislaine's Terramar on Twitter in 2013, stating, quote, "Proud to be a cyanobacteria ambassador at Terramar Project," unquote. Needless to say, Wolfe appears very tight with the two notorious sex traffickers. So who is Nathan Wolfe exactly? Well, Nathan Wolfe is affiliated with the United States intelligence apparatus, the CIA, serves on DARPA's Defense Science Research Council, was funded by the United States Department of Defense, Google, Bill Gates, and the National Institutes of Health. He is a major player on the world stage. His company, Metabiota, is funded by In-Q-Tel, which is the CIA's technology arm. Former CIA Director George Tenet said of In-Q-Tel, quote, "In 1999, we chartered In-Q-Tel. The In-Q-Tel alliance has put the agency back at the leading edge of technology," unquote. Nathan Wolfe's Metabiota was also endorsed by one Hunter Biden. As stated, Wolfe serves on the editorial board of EcoHealth, the same EcoHealth that was awarded a grant by Fauci's National Institutes of Health in 2014 to study the emergence of coronaviruses, 6 years prior to COVID. This research then appeared to turn into the manipulation of coronaviruses called gain-of-function research, which created much more transmissible viruses, perhaps like COVID-19. Wolfe is also the founder of the organization Global Viral Forecasting Institute, or GVFI, a company started in 2007 to study infectious diseases, their transmission between animals and humans, and the risk involved with their global spread. In 2013, Nathan Wolfe sent out Joseph Fair, his vice president, directly to the Wuhan lab. Here is GVFI's Dr. Joseph Fair meeting with Shi Zhengli, the main researcher at Wuhan lab. So here we have two shady Nathan Wolfe affiliated companies associated directly with the Wuhan Institute of Virology, EcoHealth, and GVFI. Here are pictures archived from Wolfe's GVFI's website, the so-called virus hunter himself, bats, bat virus samples, and bat imagery. Nathan Wolfe also collaborated with the president of EcoHealth, Peter Daszak. Peter Daszak, the main suspect behind the Wuhan lab leak theory. An archived article from 2008 states, quote, "Dr. Wolfe is working with Peter Daszak, the Consortium for Conservation Medicine, to study the so-called wet markets of China, where SARS began. They will inspect the animals sold in them and test their stall holders and customers for signs of dodgy viruses," unquote. That's 12 plus years prior to COVID-19. Prior to the pandemic, it appears EcoHealth and Wolfe's GVFI were the only U.S.-based organizations researching bat coronavirus evolution and transmission in China. Peter Daszak's and Nathan Wolfe's companies, which appear to be controlled by the intelligence apparatus, quite possibly created the pandemic through gain-of-function research and were sent out to cover up the lab leak theory which they created in the first place. Oh, and by the way, in Nathan Wolfe's book, Dawn of the Pandemic Age, Wolfe also thanks Boris Nikolic, the executor of Epstein's will. Nikolic, who was infamously pictured at Epstein's mansion with Bill Gates and Epstein himself back in 2011, would found Particles of Humanity with Robert Langer, the founder of Moderna. Particles for Humanity openly endorses a skin-embedded mass surveillance tracking system.